Hello and welcome everybody, this is Aprillian. Thank you for watching my 9th video about playing a center in NBA 2K13. And I have a really nice highlight montage coming up for you in my next video, the 10th anniversary video. But in the current one, I would just quickly like to show you some moves that I use on offense, defense, in rebounding in the game, and these are the moves that really help me. Some of these, or most of these, are actually not in guides or anything that I found, so I hope that you will find them useful. Now, first of all, offense. Offense, of course, a basic move that you can use all the time, and I use it as a reflex, so I basically do it all the time, is of course pump fakes. I usually use the button for it, and this really simple move basically improves your shot percentage inside or right under the basket tremendously. Now, the second one is basically the same move but from a post, so that means that this is the up and under move. I personally prefer the right stick for this because of one simple reason. With the button, if you use a button, it's quite easy to actually end up behind the backboard, so your shot will be hitting the back of the backboard and then it's out of bounds. With the right stick you have control over your pivot movements in the up and under. Now the next thing is of course basic stuff, setting screens and then cutting towards the basket, so basically a pick and roll. It works really well for some spectacular dunks. Highly recommend it. You can set a short screen or a really big screen, pressing the button for a long time to help your teammate move even easier. So setting screens, basic stuff, really works. I highly recommend it. The next thing is post moves. Now, as you can see, I actually love this spin from the post move, which is basically you get the ball, you start dribbling it in the post position, and then you just do a clockwise or counterclockwise spin, really quick spin with the right stick, and most of the times this will work. Sometimes, of course, if you have a good defender on you, it doesn't work, but it's no problem. You can try again or pass or something. So basically you just do a clockwise or counterclockwise really quick move with the right stick, and while you are dribbling the ball in the post position, if it works, then you will have a clear pass towards the basket, and this is actually one of the most spectacular moves in the game for a center, because you will be running towards the basket, so all your flashy dunk packages that you have bought will most probably trigger, as you can see. So it looks really nice, and post proficiency, the skill, actually boosts this move by 30%, so the success rate, so I highly recommend this one, and post proficiency. Now, about putback dunks and the alley-oops. Putback dunks, I don't really use them because a putback dunk, in my opinion, is not a standing dunk but a dunk. Now my standing dunk rating is higher than my dunk rating, so I actually prefer to just jump up, get the rebound, and then jump up again for a standing dunk, because it's it's more predictable or more reliable for me. No, alley-oops, I don't really like to call alley-oops. Of course, sometimes it works. You can of course press the shoot and the pass button at the same time to call for an alley-oop pass. However, in some cases you actually don't have to do anything, you just have to be running towards the basket in a good position, and you automatically get an alley-oop pass and you automatically do a dunk, as you can see. It's a really nice surprise. Just one more thing about getting open under the basket. Just really nice move that I haven't seen in any tutorial videos. When you are in the post position and you push your left stick into the other, your opponent, so you get this contact animation, and just quickly tap right 2 or turbo, and then your guy will attempt to spin off him, and if it works, then it's an excellent open shot under the basket. Now, the next thing about defense, you can of course use the steal and the block buttons, but I also highly recommend using the right stick defense. I personally haven't used it that much before the Clippers game that I have a video of. You can check it out. But then there in that video I found that it's an excellent weapon of choice. So now I use it all the time because your guy will always try to contest shots if you have your hands raised with the right stick defense. And if your opponent is shorter, or he's fatigued, or his jump shot is not such a high release shot, so it doesn't jump that high, then you can actually block it, or you can even steal passes and everything. And also with right stick defense, you most of the time get good shot defense. And I also found that it's actually almost impossible to get a foul with the right stick defense as opposed to blocks. Of course, on head defense, or if your opponent is jumping real high, or you think that this is a better solution, blocks, I mean pressing the block button is perfectly fine as well. So don't forget about it. Just also don't forget about right stick defense. Now, one thing about offense and defense in 2K13, I believe that the AI has been improved a bit. What I mean is that first of all, on offense, you will find that your teammates and basically the opposing teams as well are very happy to pass from contested layups. So if you are as a center standing under the basket waiting for the rebound, and like your guard is running towards the basket but his shot is contested, then he will just give you a pocket pass, like a nice gift. So always be prepared to do to receive these kinds of passes. And also on defense, always look out for it. So if you really jump high and want to block someone's shot, but their teammate is cutting from the side, then be prepared that your block attempt will basically fail, because you will just jump up and your opponent will just give these pocket passes to a cutting teammate. So that's why right stick defense is also really good. Now, my last topic is rebounding, but to be honest, I cannot really give you specific tips as to stand here and then you will get a lot of rebounds, because it's just like a mentality. Don't want to be like over mysticizing it or something. It's just about anticipation and then doing your job. For example, always play basketball in real life just like me, then you will know that even if you seem to have the perfect position, but you don't box out your opponent, you will lose. Rebound, move a lot on the court, quickness helps with it, just like on offense and defense as well. Try to avoid contact with your opponents, run around them, use the baseline. I mean, if you need to, then step outside and then run from left to right, or right to left, outside the court, and then just come back in. Anticipate everything, or try to anticipate everything. Basically just watch the flow of the game, watch your teammates, who's hot, who's not, what are their tendencies. For example, if I pass to Brandon Jennings and he's open for a 3-pointer, he's most probably going to shoot it. That means that next time, whenever I pass him an open ball, and he's open for a 3-pointer, I already start going in for a rebound, because he's most probably going to shoot it. Always expect all of the shots to miss, and basically just keep in mind that rebounding doesn't start when the ball hits the rim and bounces off. It starts before that. So basically always in every second be ready to get a rebound, and that's the best advice basically that I can give you. Pay attention to rebounding, and if you watch I don't know, videos, or if you even watch in the games how Joakim Noah gets all the rebounds, don't look at it like, oh my god, he again got the rebound, the game must be bugged. It's not bugged, it's you. If he got the rebound on you, your positioning wasn't right, he boxed you out, you didn't box him out, and so on. So basically, anticipate, do your job, move a lot, and expect every shot to miss, and that's basically the trick to rebounding. Now I hope you found these tips and my 9th video somewhat useful, and I hope to see you next time.